on guys, CasualSavage here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a typewriter effect in Vegas Pro 15. So the first thing is you head over to media generators. From there you come all the way down and you want to look for legacy text. With legacy text you can see it will have these checkered backgrounds, and this means it'll be transparent. So you can pick any one that you like which is transparent, or of course if you want it on a plain solid background you can pick one of these. I'm going to add on the soft shadow. Now what we're going to do is first of all come up here to our box, and if you want this line to be flickering then add it in straight away. If you don't, then you can skip ahead to the time shown on screen now, so that means you won't have to watch this part. But for those watching, the first thing we're going to be doing is working out how long our text would be. So whatever you want it to say, just make sure your font is going to be big enough or small enough. Now for this I think my font is way too big, so I'm going to press Ctrl A and I'm going to change the size to 50. I'm also going to be changing the font to something called Nexa Bold. So as you can see, this is how the font looks. Now I'm happy with the font and I'm happy with the size. I'm then going to delete everything. I'm going to start with this line here. And all we're going to do is select animate. As you can see it says animate. Then I do recommend you have sync cursor to media timeline checked. Then also zoom into this part of the video. Now it's pretty simple from here. All we're going to do is make this flicker as if we are typing. So to do that, what we're going to do is come to the very first keyframe here and go across, I would say 10 frames. So you can see down here it says 10, and we're then simply going to delete that. And you can see we get a diamond here, which is a keyframe, and that has been laid out for us. We can then come across another 10. So you can see we'll now go to 20. We will then add that line back in, and we'll just simply repeat this process until we are happy with how long this is going to be on screen for. So after a couple, you can then select the first one, hold shift and select the end one, right click, select copy, come to the end one, come across 10 frames again, and then you're going to press Ctrl V to paste that in, and then you choose how long you want the flicker to last. So I'm going to do it one more time. So if I play through what we have just done, you can see simply we've done that flicker. Now you can tell that flicker to me is probably a bit too fast, so that was 10 frames apart. If that is also too fast for you, then I would say possibly try 15 to 20 frames apart. Now the next thing, adding onto the text. So what we're going to be doing is coming across 10 frames. So I'm going to come to 50. As you can see it says 50 down here. And what I'm going to do is type in the first character of the text, which is going to be C. Then we're going to come across another 10 frames. So of course that'll bring us to 2 seconds. Press A. And then we're just going to repeat this until we have finished our text. However, what I'm going to be doing is showing you something else you can do where you can create a backspace like you made a mistake. So for example, right here, it's supposed to be an A. I will put a 4 to represent the A, but then I'll go another 10 frames forward, go back, so backspace, then I'll go another 10 frames forward, and I would add the A. And what that has done now, it's going to spell out CASU, and then it's going to go to a 4, it's going to backspace to delete it, then it's going to go to an A, then we're going to come across another 10, and put in an L, and if I play this through, you can see that's what we create. So you can see there was a mistake, or we made that fake mistake there, and that's how simple it is to do that part. Now for this next part, of course it's going to say Savage. Let's say you want to take a pause, so if that is the case, we're going to come across another 10 frames and we're just going to lay down a keyframe. So lay down a keyframe like that, and we're then going to come across another 10 frames, and we can now start spelling out the rest of our word. So for this part, I'm just going to fast forward the rest of this part because it's pretty self-explanatory what you need to do. And there we go. So I've now finished all of the text. If I play this through from the beginning, this is what we have just created. Now, the last thing I'm going to be showing you is how to reposition it. So I recommend coming towards where your text is shown full on screen. We're then going to be using the track motion. You may not see this, so come to the 3 lines, come to edit visible button set, have track motion ticked and select OK. Then open up track motion. So this is how track motion looks. It's really simple to use. Make sure this sync cursor is not highlighted, then come to the very first keyframe up here. Notice we can still see our text, which of course is a good thing. Now all we're going to do is simply drag our text to where we want it. And then if you want to resize it, you can also resize it. So have lock aspect ratio checked, also scale about center, come to a corner and drag it in. Now I can drag this off to the side. And then like in movies when they do this effect, you've just been able to do it right now. So I'll play it through. As you can see, like that. But then that is it completed. That's how simple it is to use a typewriter effect in Vegas Pro 15.